Holy crap, this is the single biggest piece of news for Cyberpunk that we've gotten since the game released. I want to update you all about it. This is going to be a long one. Buckle up. I don't want to waste your time. Let's jump right into this thing. Marcin Iwinski, one of the co-founders of CD Projekt Red, just uploaded a video where he explained a bunch of stuff, including a roadmap for the next updates, the free DLC, the free next-gen upgrade, and detailed a little bit about why the launch on past-gen consoles was so rocky. And they put up a brand new website where you'll regularly be updated for updates, free DLC, that type of thing. And I'm going to leave a link to that in the pinned comment if you want to go check that out for yourself. And I would bookmark that, recheck that really often. Now, the most important stuff he said in the video, he was detailing a lot of the reasons why the past-gen version wasn't working too well. You guys can go look at that, especially if you're experienced with game development and engines and that type of thing. But what I want to detail that's really important is he said within the next 10 days, we're going to get a huge Cyberpunk patch coming out. And then in the following weeks, we're going to get another one. So prepare yourself. The big stuff is coming for this game. And they're not focused on the free DLCs anymore. They want to focus on fixing the game. And the last thing he said that's really important is that the free next-gen upgrade is still planned to be coming in the second half of 2021. Now, they transcribed on the website a bunch of commonly asked questions with the community. I really respect them for addressing it head on here, and here's one of the biggest one. Why was there a big gap between PC and console reviews? And the answer is, we started sending out PC review keys to start the review process in the first week of December. Come December 10th, launch day, we had a really good start with PC reviews. And while it's not perfect, this is a version of the game we were and still are very proud of. When it comes to the review process for consoles, at the same time PC codes were sent out, we were still working hard to improve the quality of the game on old-gen consoles. Every extra day that we worked on the Day Zero update brought visible improvement. That's why we started sending console codes for reviews on the 8th of December, which was later than what we had planned. What are you going to do going forward to fix Cyberpunk 2077? We are focused on fixing the bugs and crashes players are experiencing across every platform. You can expect more in the way of patches, both small and large, to be released regularly. He then mentions what I told you guys about within the next 10 days we'll get the next update, and then another one in the following weeks. And then after that, he says, our plans for supporting Cyberpunk 2077 in the long term are unchanged, and we will continue to introduce updates and patches to give all players across all consoles and PCs a better experience with the game. Now, I hope they're able to sneak into some patches, not just bug fixes. I hope it goes farther than that, because the bugs aren't the only huge problem facing this game. It's also the lies, right? You want to add some features that make the game not dead when you're visiting the open world. Are you making the team crunch to work on the patches? The team is working to bring relevant fixes to the game without any obligatory overtime. Avoiding crunch on all our future projects is one of our top priorities. And then they ask, when is the game coming back to the PlayStation Store? We are working on fixes and updates and are working with Sony to bring Cyberpunk back to the PS Store as soon as possible. And then maybe the people who are still looking for refunds, what is the status of the Help Me Refund initiative? The initiative is progressing according to plan, and we just sent out the first wave of reimbursements. And I just want to show you guys the picture that they attached along with this news update, showing us the roadmap for all the Cyberpunk 2077 extra content coming. So after release, you can see those three hot fixes there, 1.04, 05, and 06. And then in 2021, we see 1.1 and 1.2 coming on the way. And they still have free DLCs marked in there, along with multiple updates and improvements, and the free next-gen console update in the second half of the year. So that part, there's some gray area. We're not sure exactly what's going to come when and this and that. So I'm hoping that those multiple updates and improvements include some improvements of the actual game as well, not just the bugs. Oh, and another question I want to mention here. Didn't you test old-gen consoles to keep tabs on the experience? We did. As it turned out, our testing did not show many of the issues you experienced while playing the game. We got closer to launch, we saw significant improvements each and every day, and we really believed we'd deliver in the final Day Zero update. Now look, that's all fine and good here as far as bugs and stuff that they thought they would deliver. But what was their plan on all the cut content? I mean, I understand they have that little thing in the gameplay demo that says, oh, this is still a work in progress, the final game might be different. But you can't mislead people to that big of a degree and not deliver even, what, maybe 40% of it? You know what I mean? The game is unfinished, even past the bugs. And I see people saying, oh, lower your expectations, lower your expectations. Were they expecting to give us a game where you can't even get a haircut and us just to say, oh yeah, it's great, there's no bugs? No, man, there's some core features here missing. Car customization, character customization, grabbing a bite to eat. I've mentioned this a bunch of times here. I just don't know what they were expecting here. Like, the game is good, and at its core, it's a good game, but it's totally misleading from what they've marketed. And this isn't people seeing, oh, a Cyberpunk game and running wild with their imagination. These are things that they promised would be in the game, and they said it in interviews, and they showed it in the gameplay demos, and they're nowhere to be found. So that's where I'm at with this thing. Let me know where you guys are at with this. And okay, there was a lot of stuff to dissect there. I'm probably going to make a follow-up video. There's so much gaming news today. The Star Wars, the Hogwarts Legacy delay, and now this. It's huge, man. Jeez. But yeah, I'll probably make some follow-up videos. Let me know what you guys think about this. Subscribe if it's your first time. Like this video. Catch you in the next one, all right? Peace out.